Hi friends, warm greetings and heartiest thanks from the behalf of Sandeep Astrology YouTube channel dedicated to bringing to you all the unheard and untold facts about Vedic Hindu astrology. And I am doing this only with the purpose of enriching your insights into the den of the knowledge lies hidden in the Vedic Hindu astrology. So today, this morning, the topic of discussion will be astrologization of the fourth house. So, what is fourth house? Fourth house is the house of happiness. Just first try to understand what is the ultimate requirement of a baby and what makes the baby happy. It is the company of their mother. So, it is also for this reason that fourth house is called the house of mother. But as we grow, the things that make us happy, the perspective of our happiness also change. Then we need home, family, luxury, vehicles, cars, wealth, everything. So such things also fall under the control of the fourth house as they also symbolize our happiness. Now guys, please answer me one thing. Have you seen or have you heard of anyone feeling dissatisfied, feeling agitated, feeling unhappy despite having all kinds of material abundance? I think the answer will be you have seen many. Of course, you have seen many. So the reason behind this should be that the fourth house or the lordship planet of the fourth house in a particular natal chart for such natives must have to be surely afflicted either by position or aspect from other cruel or malefic or negative planets in that concerned particular natal chart. Here again, I will ask you to understand one more thing, that moon is the house of Amrit Tattva. Sorry, moon is the planet of Amrit Tattva. It blesses the natives with the shower of Amrit from the heavenly bliss, from the Almighty, the Creator. And it is also for this reason that in the universal natal chart of Kalpurusha, the fourth house, the Cancer, stays under the lordship of the planet, the moon. So, if again the moon is afflicted either by position or by aspect from any other malefic or negative or cruel planets in a particular natal chart, the natives will not be able to relish the happiness of all kinds of material abundance he or she is having. They simply will not be able to be happy about the material abundance they have got. They will not be able to relish them. They will always stay unhappy, dissatisfied, or feel agitated despite having all kinds of natural evidence. It will of course happen. You may go and check any kind of natural chores and you can match this. Now, to understand the happiness of a native, you will have to closely observe the position of the fourth house lord from the house where either Jupiter or Venus or Moon is positing at. You may divide happiness into three sorts: spiritual happiness, mental happiness, and material happiness. To understand the stuffs which will make you happy spiritually, to understand the stuffs, the accomplishment of which will satisfy the or quench the thirst of your soul, making it ultimately happy, you will have to closely observe the position of the lordship planet of the fourth house from Jupiter in a particular natal chart. Again, to understand again to understand the material happiness of a native, you'll have to closely observe the position of the fourth house, position of the lordship planet of the fourth house from Venus. And again, to understand the happiness of the heart or the mental happiness of a native, you will have to closely observe the position of the lordship planet of the fourth house from the moon. Now, if these three kinds of happiness are put together in a proper order in a particular life cycle, the native will get freedom from this world of Maya at moksha in the midst of ultimate abundance. So, what will you have to do? You'll have to first understand, you'll have to do what makes your heart happy, following the right track. Destiny is asking you to move forward on. And this will automatically guide you to the track where you will feel the material abundance this Mother Earth has been offering for every one of us. The Rahu within our brain or the Ravana within our brain will become happy. But make sure that you don't follow the deviation from the Rahu within our brain. You have to move forward on the track of the nemesis. If you move forward on the track of the nemesis, quenching the thirst of your brain, quenching the thirst of your material happiness, you will automatically move forward on the track where you will accomplish stuffs which will make your soul happy, which will provide your soul, which will provide you spiritual happiness, quenching the thirst of your soul with knowledge, ultimately leading to you to the attainment of moksha, the ultimate happiness in the midst of abundance. And whether you will be able to move forward or find the track of nemesis appropriate for you completely depends or entirely depends on your prarabdha. Prarabdha means the accumulated results of the deeds through life cycles till this present birth. Now, from a natal chart, it can easily be interpreted. I mean to say that the appropriate track of nemesis for you can easily be interpreted from your natal chart. I can do this within a minute. Now, I'll not make this video a longer one. I'll try to make this shorter, and hence I'll shift the topic of discussion to the spheres, from where your very self want to accomplish stuffs for the satisfaction of your brain, for the satisfaction of the Rahu within yourself with material gains. Material gains means money. I'll shift the topic of discussion to the spheres where the if you put your efforts in such spheres, you will be able to accumulate lot of material gains, leading you to the attainment of name, fame, and recognition, everything. And I can do this also with 100% accuracy. Just simply test it to believe it. Now, let's understand this with proper or practical astrological examples. Here, to make things easier for you, I'll tell you to understand, to be able to understand the stuffs which will make you happy. You will have to closely observe the position of the lordship planet of the fourth house from the fourth house of your particular natal chart. And I'll show you examples considering the position of the lordship planet of the fourth house from the fourth house of your particular natal chart. Now, let's suppose that the lordship planet of the fourth house of your natal chart is positing at the first house. So, first house is the house of your very self, is the house of your basic personality or characteristic traits, and it is also the fourth house. So, it is also the 10th house from the fourth house. 10th house is the house of recognition. So, such natives will find happiness in their very self. Such natives will find happiness, such natives will derive happiness by working towards the development of their basic characteristic traits. And as fourth house is also the 10th house, and as first house is also the 10th house from the fourth house, so such natives will earn name, fame, and recognition from their effort put on put on towards the development of their very self. Such natives will earn a lot from their habits. Now, suppose that the lordship planet of the fourth house is positing at the second house in a particular natal chart. So, second house is the house of wealth, family, and eat food habits. And second house is also 11th from the fourth house. 11th house is the house of profits and material gains. So, such natives will derive happiness from their family background, from their family reputation, from their family wealth, and from they will simply love eating. They will earn, they can create wonders if they invest their family wealth to the spheres of their choice, to the spheres which will make them happy. They will, of course, create wonders and magical things will happen with their investment of the family wealth in the spheres of their which will bring happiness for them, in the spheres of their hobby. Now, again, suppose that the lordship planet of the fourth house is positing at the third house. So, again, third house is the house of effort, house of skill, house of bravery. Third house is also the 12th house from the fourth house. It is never a good position because 12th house is a dusthan house, is the house of negative. So it clearly indicates that such natives sooner or later will get detached from their family. Their efforts will stay completely engrossed in pursuit of going to abroad, in pursuit of working abroad. They will expand happily. They will love expending their money happily. They will find peace. They will love going to ashrams, temples. They can also go to jails, depending on their product. Now, again, suppose that the lordship planet of the fourth house is positing at the fourth house in a particular natal chart. So, fourth house is the first house from the fourth house. So, such natives, the happiness of such natives will be their mother, will be their family, will be their very home. And fourth house directly aspects the 10th house. So, their hobby will bring them name, fame, and recognition. Whatever they will do for home or whatever they will do from home will earn them recognition. Magical things will work in this field for such natives. The very basic personality, the very basic self of such natives will be their home, will be their mother, will be their family. Now, again, suppose that the lordship planet of the fourth house is positing at the fifth house in a particular natal chart. So, fifth house is the second from the fourth house. So, fifth house is again the house of education, is the house of creative skills, is the house of sun, is the house of the speech. So, the happiness, the family, the mother of such natives will get sustenance, will get persistence, will get growth if they put their effort on creative fields, creative spheres where vocal cord is involved. For example, music industry or recitation of poems from their education, and they should work hard. They should take care very much for the development of their children. This will really be good for them, and they will do such things happily from the deepest core of their heart because such things make them happy. This will be the right track for such natives. This will be a track of nemesis for such natives, and this will ultimately lead them to the attainment of moksha also. Now, again, suppose that the fourth house lord is positing in the sixth house. Sixth house is the third house. Sixth house is the third house from the fourth house, and sixth house again itself represents obstacles, hard work, indomitable zeal, the never giving up attitude to fight through such obstacles, to come back winning, to return winning, to lay their firm hand on the opposition. So, such natives will find happiness, will derive happiness by putting their effort on stuffs which involves obstacles. Their indomitable zeal, their indomitable spirit to fight will give them happiness. And this will be the right track for such natives. This will be a track of nemesis for such natives. Again, sixth house also symbolizes diseases. So this the right track for such natives will be to maintain a stringent, healthy routine. These natives should spend very carefully. Again, suppose that the fourth house lord is positing at the seventh house, and seventh house is the fourth house from the fourth house. Seventh house is the house of spouse, house of business. So such natives will derive happiness in their spouse, from their relationships with their spouse, from their very business. They will derive happiness. So their happiness will make them go to doing business. If they run their business from their home, they will create wonders, because fourth house is also the house of home. Now, again, suppose that the fourth house lord is positing in the eighth house, and the eighth house is the fifth house from the fourth house. Eighth house is the house of the occult. Eighth house is the house of the unknown, is the house of the secret. So, occult, or the realm of the astrology, or realm or the professions involving, or professions of secret missions, such as raw or any kind of secret organizations, will be the realm for such natives, and they will get this by inheritance from previous birth, as it is the fifth house from the fourth house. And if Jupiter is positing at the fourth house, so of course, if such natives just stay sleeping, or stay with their one leg on their another leg, or stay doing nothing, they will still get all the knowledge related with the realm of the occult. They will get such knowledge quite effortlessly, and this will also earn them name, fame, and recognition, because it also fourth house also aspects as 10th house. Now, again, suppose that the fourth house lord is positing at the ninth house. Ninth house is the sixth house from the fourth house. Ninth house is the house of religion, house of father, house of education. So such natives will derive happiness in with their derive happiness from their company with their father, from the lessons learned from their father. From they will derive happiness in the spheres of religion. They will derive happiness by while working for the religion. They will derive happiness from working harder and harder in the spheres of education, for attaining higher and higher education. Now, again, suppose that the fourth house lord is positing at the 10th house. 10th house is the house of recognition, is the house of karma. Such natives will love doing karma. Such natives will love doing things, love doing stuffs. They will never feel pressurized or bogged down while working a strenuous task. They will simply love performing, delivering higher results through their work. They will love working. Now, again, suppose that the fourth house lord is positing at the 11th house. 11th house is the house of the material gains, and it is the eighth from the fourth. So it clearly indicates that such natives will earn a lot of material gains from the realm of the occult by getting involved in any kind of secret missions. They will love being with their colleagues, with their elder brothers or elders, in relation with them. Now, Again, suppose that the fourth house lord is positioning at the 12th house, the house of moksha, the house of detachment, the house of temples, the house of ashram, the house of foreign connections. So such natives will simply love working in their pursuit of going abroad or in their pursuit of getting settled abroad. Such natives will get detached from their family sooner or later. Such natives will may also lose their mother at an early age. Such natives will love feeling the bliss in ashrams, and this will ultimately lead them to the attainment of the moksha. So this will be the right track of nemesis for such natives. So thus you can understand the things which will make you happy by closely observing the position of the lordship planet of the fourth house of your natal chart. So guys, if this video has been of any kind of help to you, do hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, and if you want to stay updated about my upcoming videos, you may also consider joining my Facebook page. The link will be given in the description box. You may also, if you also want to enrich yourself with more and more information with image based description, you may also consider visiting my website at www.shandipishastrology.com. You may also book an appointment from there, but I'm warning you, I should tell you one thing, because I heard about a lot of complaints that you face a lot of hindrances due to huge rush while booking an appointment. So I can't do anything. If nemesis wants you, you will of course get a chance to booking an appointment for consultation with me. So again, thanks from the deepest core of my heart for listening to me on my Shandipi Astrology YouTube channel, and promise I'll keep on coming to you with a lot more interesting videos like this. Again, thanks a lot.